energy to kickstart your week and put you in a very good place.
You know, we are your #1 spot when it comes to the best time on Lunchtime TV. Now, it is always a pleasure to have you join us on the show.
Absolutely. Now, you guys make it all worth it. Allow us to steer you into the week with all our usual recipes. Now, you can catch in on all the fun on our social media platforms. We are TVC Connect on Twitter and Instagram. And don't forget, the hashtag is #ESplashOnTVC. It's your girl, Amanda Dara, and today you can call me Amanda Dara.
Okay, it's your girl, it's your home girl, it's the jewel in the crown. You know, I'm your girlfriend next door. My name is Honeypot.
And it's your girl, Irika with the Dimples. Thank you for joining us this afternoon.
Yes, now we have tons of fascinating stuff for you this afternoon. There's entertainment news coming up, celebrity birthday shout-outs, and Rewind, where we'll take you back to some major events in today's history.
On MCM, you will be finding out who our spotlight is on today. Then we'll be talking about 5 ways to help the kids succeed.
Thereafter, Amanda will take us through the humor and savagery on Twitter, and then we'll show some gratitude on the True It Up segment, after which we'll bring you a recap of all that you might have missed in the news.
Yes, indeed. And then we're going to play an interesting game, as with Mondays, and round off the show with Truth Syndrome Monday. Now, today we'll be asking, imagine if you're an up-and-coming Nigerian artist. I need to feature an already established Nigerian artist to make your song a hit. Who would you feature? Tenny, Zlatan, Naira Marley, or J1? Ooh. All right, guys, while you're thinking about that, we're going to go on a quick break, and I'll be right back to tell you what we got to over the weekend.
Welcome back. It is still Splash, and it is time to let you guys know what we got up to over the weekend.
Yeah.
Yes.
So what did you do on the pods?
Okay, so over the weekend, Saturday, it was a rainy Saturday. Oh my gosh! So at some point, I didn't feel like doing anything because you know how that weather can just make you. And it wasn't as if it just rained once and then it stopped. It was just drizzling and all that. So I had this event, the movie premiere. I went for, and that is for old time's sake. It was very nice. Yeah, it was very nice, and it was the first time ever that I would go for a movie premiere and then I would munch something all through. So I had a lot to eat. They served us wine, they gave us popcorn, they gave us, a lot. Small chops, and then I was super excited. So, I don't know.
When you're doing movie premiere, you're inviting on the pod.
I think you have to make sure the food is there.
Even bring jollof.
You don't get it. So it now makes my day at the end of the day, plus the interesting movies, but that movie was superb, I must say. This is not even patronizing anybody, but seeing it to the end, oh my gosh, it was beautiful. But I was working, right? So on Sunday, I rested a bit, and then how do I even rest too? So my leisure is, okay, perhaps I'll just sleep a bit and then I'll read. So I enjoy reading a lot. And so I just got this book, Becoming Michelle Obama, and that's what I'm reading at the moment. So my weekend, nice. And then I slept and woke up and found myself at work today.
How about you, Amanda?
Oh, wow. I
saw your picture, by the way. It was, you just came to pepper us.
Yeah!
It was so
Thank you. Wow. So, Saturday I was hosting a blue carpet for an event. So I was actually quite tense because I forgot my shoes at home. I had to send someone to bring it. I think so many things were threatening to go wrong. When I got there was so much rain. But I'm very happy that it turned out really well. And so yeah, it was a very classy big event that I hosted over the weekend. So I was working on Saturday. Then on Sunday, I went to church, had a good time, praising the Lord. Hallelujah, somebody.
Hallelujah.
Then
I don't know if people saying hallelujah like this. This is what I'm doing.
Oh, it's a new style from Amanda, like in their church. That's what they do.
Yeah, we
snap.
I'm joking, guys.
Oh my gosh.
And then on Sunday, after going to church, I watched this thing called 13 Reasons Why. It's a series on Netflix.
Okay.
I'm on season 3. I'm totally hooked. Like I've been telling everybody in my house that my brain is spinning me. What's going to happen next? Like what's happening? The suspense is too much. So that's what I'm currently hooked on right now. What about you?
I envy you guys. I had one of the most boring weekend ever. On Saturday morning, I had this IMAC walk thing. Okay. But I couldn't go because of the rain. Because, you know, when they say 7 a.m., you have to be at 7 a.m. And then I looked at the time, I already woke up like 8:30. It's like, it's a 1 hour walk. Is there any point? So I saw the message saying, oh, they're just about to start. And I was like, okay, I'll meet you guys halfway. Then I looked out the window. I just saw the cloud. I said, I'm not going to be the one that used to test microphone on top of this place. Let me just, so you know, kind of, let me just chill. And then I ended up going to bed. I woke up again around 3, and then I was up till 5. Not watching TV, not doing anything. I was just on my phone. That was how I saw your picture. I said, this one has come to oppress us. We'll leave Instagram for you. And Sunday, I didn't go to church. In all honesty, I was just home. I just was on bed all day.
You just rested.
So there was a restful weekend for you.
It wasn't restful.
Oh, wow.
It was just boring.
All right, so we'll be back with entertainment news. Stay with us.
Yes, of course.
I'm ready. I can speak for myself.
This is actually a breath of fresh air,
yes.
I must say. And some people have not just still woken up to the style. Like, you know, this is Nigerian.
He has his crowd, and the crowd is getting bigger by the day.
Yes.
So I think we have actually woken up. He's one of the influencers of making the Nigerian music very different. You know, and look at the likes of Thames, who we also listen to.
Try Me, that one that we played before. You watch Count on Me, and that's Journey Through. And I love, you know, the cameo appearance. You know, I love Bam Bam and Teddy A right there. And they just got married, and then he even used them, and you know.
And the video, I don't know, it's actually very beautiful. Like, I feel like I'm just watching a movie. Like, I was going with the whole thing. And love is sweet. But I still believe when money enters, it's sweeter.
Nice one.
Okay, so let's get straight into the news. Dami Crane to be arraigned in court. Nigerian singer Dami Crane is set to be arraigned today before the Igbosheri High Court in Lagos by the Lagos State Police Command. According to reports, a copy of the charge document states that the singer will be arraigned on 3 counts bordering on threat to life, defamation, and conduct likely to cause breach of peace. The document also states that Dami Crane threatened the lives of staff members of Meribeth Gold Limited and also released a song in which he accused the company of breach of contract. Dami Crane was also reported to have threatened public peace when he posted an audio and video message on radio. This led the betting company to write a petition to the police accusing the musician of threats and cyberbullying. You guys might recall that when Dami Crane came on the show less than 2 weeks, he alluded to being owed by a company whose name he avoided mentioning. Apparently, the drama started when Dami Crane was said to have attended a game show sponsored by the betting company but lost. The Legally singer was then said to have demanded some money for appearing on the show, but the firm disagreed, insisting that the sum is only given to winners. This was said to have led Dami Crane to go on radio and accuse the betting firm of owing him money and breaching a contract agreement. Okay, so Dami Crane was on the show, and he talked about calling people who owe him out. And I remember that I asked him that because he said they've paid him or they have settled it or something of that sort, if I can remember well. And I remember that I asked him that now that you said that you guys have settled, would you go back and tell the whole world that, you know, they have paid you? And he said if I listened to the first verse of the song he released, that I would know that, you know, he had already told everyone. So waking up and saying this is surprising.
I know. And well, for me, what I'm going to say on this is, did he call them out in the song? No. So I think the same means in which you call them out is the same means you should tell people that you've been paid. I'm not going to sit down and be listening word for word to listen to the lyrics of your song to be sure that they've paid you. When you probably, I don't know however he did it, maybe he went out to, you know, grant interviews, or he probably did it on social media. It's not about that. Whatever means in which you call them out is the means in which you address it and say, oh, the world, though, I've been paid, though. That's my own opinion. But fingers crossed, is in court today. So, I mean, he's appearing in court today. So we'll just follow the story.
Yeah, so for me, I actually feel like I do not like his method of approach. I understand that from what I've heard about him, he has a very bubbly personality, he's very lively. So sometimes, you know, when you have that kind of personality, you go ahead to say some things. Now, going to radio to complain about a breach of contract is not the right way to go about these things. We keep talking about this daily when we see artists having issues with their record labels. If you're saying someone has breached your contract, the contract was a written document that is legal. So you take them out to court. Don't come on social media, don't come on radio stations or TV and say these things. Of course, they're going to they have responded legally, so they have done the right thing if you're there, because he is also breaching a contract by actually going out to speak about them. So now he's facing up to 3 years in jail. And that is scary for me over something that could have easily been settled the right way. So I would say that you should be very, very watchful about your method of approach, because sometimes you feel like, oh, I have the crowd, I have the audience, because as you said, everybody's just going to, it's defamation of their brand as well, because if he said it in a verse that nobody has listened to, if I can think of that company, all I'm going to think about is, oh, these guys that scammed Dami Crane. Now, according to their side of the story, they are saying that he attended the game show and lost. And then he asked for an appearance money, which they said they were not going to give him. They were only giving the winners, and that's where the issue started from. So, of course, there are two sides to the story. But, yes, let's do it the right way, which is the legal way.
Yeah, I agree with you totally.
Yeah.
But we'll keep our fingers crossed and we'll follow through and we'll bring the news to you. All right, moving on to the next story. Some more drama. Liz Anjorin versus Toyin Abraham. Now, over the weekend, social media users witnessed some drama between two popular Yoruba actresses. Now, here's how it went down. An Instagram blog reported that Nollywood actress Liz Anjorin was held and searched for drug peddling during her recent Hajj trip to Saudi Arabia. Now, the report also went on to add that the actress was teary all through her encounter with the security agents at the airport. Now, in responding to this story, Liz Anjorin alleged that, after making some investigations, it revealed to her that her colleague, Toyin Abraham, leaked the story to the blogs. Now, Toyin Abraham then responded to her statement saying, and I quote, "I have instructed my lawyers to take up this matter and she will be hearing from them by Monday." Toyin Abraham further took to social media to write, and I quote, it has come as a rude shock that some upstarts masquerading as Nollywood actors keep dragging my name into unnecessary drama whenever they are trolled online. Today, an actress directly mentioned my name on, as the owner or informant of an Instagram blog and libeled my person and reputation. Why she mentioned my name, I can't say. Long ago, I bade bye-bye to unnecessary drama and petty online/offline squabbles, and so I won't descend to her gutter level. For the upton time, stop holding me responsible for the actions or inactions of other people as it concerns you. End of quote. Now, Lizzie Anjorin also took to Instagram to call out Toyin Abraham for allegedly opening fake social media accounts to troll her colleagues in the movie industry. The Nollywood actress queried why most of her accounts, or the accounts of her claimed fans or her fans, are always on private with no post. As you can imagine, the drama not only led to a social media back and forth between both actors, their fans also got involved, and everybody was just dragging everybody. And
so yesterday I saw this. I saw Toyin Abraham's response. I saw Liz Anjorin's, what she said post. And I was just tired. I said to myself, these Yoruba people have come again.
Oh my, so you just sounded like OJ.
No, don't even get me wrong. I'm Yoruba, but then I do not particularly like the way the Yoruba movie industry goes about, this. They're fond of having issues, drama, saying somebody said something, this person said that, and all that. And I keep wondering, when are they just going to mature? Or when are they just going to start ignoring stuff so that this would end? I don't know. We just get tired of this. For me,
I think I'm a bit confused, because you're saying that the gist is that Liz Anjorin was accosted at the airport for drugs or whatever it is. This was the accusation, right? So why are you not dealing with the facts? Why are you not denying, or why are you not giving us information about that story? Why are you talking about who spilled the story? Do you get what I mean? So that is a very heavy accusation that could come with time, actually. Yeah. So I'm wondering why she's not focusing on that, but she's focusing on who spread it to the blogs or not. Now, I like the way Toyin Abraham responded to her, because I've noticed that we have noticed in recent times that she has changed her lifestyle. She's now very private and all. And I like the fact that she addressed it in one post and brought it to an end. However, going back and forth is not needed. One statement out there, this is how I feel, I think it was a very mature response from her. And I hope that, as you said, with time, we can stop all this drama.
Yes.
Back.
Yeah. So, oh my God.
For me, I just feel like, as you said, she should have just addressed the situation on ground. But then going to drag someone else is like you're adding sugar to the tea that you already have or should I say you're trying to
the injury.
You know, it's just it's like adding petrol to the fire that is burning already, because now she's going to sue her for, you know, libel, that's defamation of character and whatever, because this is a popular blog that people feel like, oh, this person is always attacking celebrities or public figures or whatever it is, and then you say, you're not only saying spilled your story, you also said she owns it, like something that is related to so much negativity, and you're trying to tarnish her image. Like, she's worked over, for the past few years, she's worked on herself and her brand, and, you know, it's just ridiculous that someone will wake up in the morning, and sorry to say, Liz Anjorin, she does get involved in like too much drama on Instagram. Like, there are times when people are like, oh, Liz Anjorin versus this person, like, chill.
So you know the one that made me laugh a lot? So I was reading comments.
You see that comment? That's where I live.
I was reading comments, and you know that what Tony Abraham wrote. She said something. She said something like, "Oh, you won't see Beyonce directly doing something with the BIs or something." So people just say, "So have you started comparing yourself to Beyonce? Are you on the same level?" Then another person came. "What do you mean? Do you mean Beyonce is God?"
I'm begging for making me weak. We're just going to move on to some more news. Now, Ghanaian Award CEO challenges Falz 2019 Hip Hop Awards nominations. A Ghanaian Award CEO by the name of Sadiq Abdulai has taken the jab as BET organizers over the nomination of Nigerian rapper Falz in same category as other superstar rappers. Falz was recently unveiled alongside other international artists as a nominee in the 2019 BET Hip Hop Awards. The rapper was nominated in BET's new Best International Flow category alongside Nasty C from South Africa, Sakordie from Ghana, Tory Lanez from Canada, OG Jets from the UK, and Little Sims also from the UK. Now, a displeased Sadiq Abdulai reacted to the nomination in an interview, and according to him, he said it is disrespectful to put Falz in the same category as Sakordie. Now, in his words, he says, "What is Falz doing in the BET's Best International Flow category? I think it is disrespectful to Sakordie for Falz to be in the same category as him, looking at the standard that Sakordie has set. Sakordie has been there and done that." Now, we reached out to Falz camp and for a response, and his manager, Femi Ajayi, said, and I quote, "Honestly, we don't know this person and we don't think he deserves any type of attention." Now, the BET Hip Hop Awards is set to return to Atlanta, USA on the 6th of October 2019, where the winner will be announced during the show. The BET Hip Hop Awards is not to be confused with the BET Awards, which already held, of course, in June of this year.
Yeah,
so this one,
that, because people will say, how many times they do BET?
Yeah.
You know, it's not the same.
This is so funny. This is not even Sakordie saying anything. You know how people start to look for trouble, and you know, it's what we just talked about, like fans causing problems here and there. So this is not even Sakordie in any way talking. And well, I love both of them. I love Falz. I love Sakordie. They are my friends.
I think people need to stop doing this.
Yeah,
thing.
comparing.
It's like, as you said, it's not their business. Yeah. Like, they are nominated. They are very well-known international artists. If it's your how would I put it? If it's affecting you, you should keep it to yourself, because coming out there, you're causing an unnecessary beef between two artists that obviously love and respect each other. So I feel like him coming out was just very, very unnecessary.
In all honesty, I would just agree with what Femi said. This guy should not even be given this attention, because it's just like every other fan or every other human being that wants to say something. He's just aired his opinion, and I don't think his opinion is even he's
entitled to it, right?
He's entitled to it, but then, I mean, keep it in your pocket. We can just move on from it. Like, whatever, they've been nominated together. You're not on the BET, board, or you don't work for them, and you're not the African rapper organization head, or whatever body it is. We don't know you, so please, thank you. All right?
Oh my goodness, he was trying to put a Kanye, but he actually didn't succeed with that one. All right, guys, that's it on entertainment news. It is now time for celebrity birthday shout-out. Yes. Now, celebrating today are the following people: American singer, songwriter, actor and 1/3 of the Jonas Brothers, Nick Jonas. He's turning 27 today, guys.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Yes. I mean, I think the Jonas Brothers, if you're like 20 and below, you have a huge crush on them. All right. So we also have Grammy Award winning American singer, Latin Grammy Award winning singer and actor, producer Mark Anthony, who is turning 51 today. He's also Jennifer Lopez's
his ex.
Yes.
And so we know him so well for that song that went viral that time. I need you. Oh my gosh. Happy
nobody
birthday.
but you.
That song is still a jam.
Yeah, jam.
Happy birthday to you. And of course, happy birthday to everyone out there that is celebrating today. We are sending you peace, love, happiness, joy, all the good things. Be happy today, okay?
In exchange, you can send us cake.
We love you. Now let's find out what we have for you.
Our main crush today is Denzel Washington. Now here are 5 things we do not know about the charming Denzel Washington. He is named after his father, who was named after the doctor who delivered him, Dr. Denzel. When Denzel entered Fordham University, his plan was to become a doctor. He's the first black actor to win 2 Academy Awards. Denzel's right-hand pinky finger is bent at 45 degrees outwards owing to a basketball accident he went through when he was young. Denzel credits the Boys and Girls Club of America in Mount Vernon, where he grew up, for helping to keep him on the straight and narrow.
Hey, get out!
All right, welcome to Tweetville, where in 5 minutes or less, we bring you all of the savagery, humor, and crazy moments that make us cringe on social media. Yes.
Yes.
I still laugh at the same time. You guys are ready now.
Yes, we are.
I love the colors today.
I love.
I thought it's primary colors.
They are primary colors.
Right.
They are yellow, blue, red. Yes. No,
all right, let's get straight into it. Okay, so this one stays. Instead of buying an insecticide of 900 naira, I'll open the door and allow mosquitoes to bite me. Then I'll buy malaria meds for 400 naira and buy suya of 500 naira.
My chest. That's why they're holding their chest in the picture. How?
Like this one, I was weak. Like, it makes sense to you to fall sick with malaria that has been killing lives. You want to just have it so that I can buy 400 naira.
So wait, it's the mathematics of the money. You buy malaria drug 400, then you now buy suya. Please. This suya, is it? Let me not talk.
Like it's made in heaven.
My brother, you have
actually
not had
right?
cerebral malaria before. If you have had it, you
No,
try it.
No, don't go there. That's it's like madness. You'll be saying there won't be lizard on the wall. You say you're saying lizard on the wall.
Please don't try this at home. Leave it on Tweetville. It's very terrible. Wow, malaria is still killing some people out there.
I think that people take it. They don't know that malaria kills. Malaria kills. They don't.
They feel like
people don't know.
They feel like it's just normal. Like it's like when you have a cold or something.
And then we're very cool with like self-medication up in here. I'll just get meds. I'll get an injection. You know, like I went to the hospital the other day for a movie set too, and the nurse was saying that do I want what they call that thing, the drip to refresh my body. We're supposed to be acting this thing and then refresh what?
No, it can't actually refresh your body.
Thank you. I drink juice. Moving on to this one. They're about to attack Yoruba people, so don't come for me. It's not me. Yoruba people can't correct someone without adding insult as a suffix that's after the word. Like, do it like this, Ode. Press the red button.
Okunu.
Hold it for me.
Didirin.
You can't greet person.
I like leko.
Give it to your brother.
Agbaya.
Go and have your bath.
Obun.
Go and do your assignments.
Olodo.
I think it's just part of us. It's a term of endearment. Yeah.
So I do it.
We all do it. We all do it.
I do it a lot.
Me, I don't do it.
No, I do it unconsciously. I do it unconsciously. She does it.
She does all the time.
All the time. But I know I do it.
This is defamation of character, and you are going to court.
You do it.
I don't.
And I'll go
do
and
it.
look for witnesses. The people you do it to.
You do it to OJ. You don't really do it to me. Yeah, nice to me.
Do it.
It's because of the love she has for you that she doesn't.
No, she has more love. You know, because I said this thing is a term of endearment. You know, it's like the Yoruba version of big head. Ulodo, this one. You said they
one I don't even
they have a
understand.
list for you.
The Yoruba girls, when they like you, instead of you to say, oh, you're cute, they your head. And they say,
oh, so I don't do that because I'm actually going to talk about that very soon somewhere on my, thing. So you know how people just see you, you're getting married and or something, or you've not seen your friend for a very long time and she thinks the best thing to say is, a ceiling girl, foolish girl, how are you? You look good. Foolish girl.
It depends on the friendship that you have.
There's some friendship that, some friends that I have that, if they don't say one of these things, there's
an issue.
Really?
There's friction.
That's the thing. So
you have to
understand.
You know how those people that say, that's
and don't look at your best friend.
There are some people that when they call me, I don't put it on speaker because my mom can now tell me to go on my knees and she'll start doing deliverance for me. That you are not in the name of, so just go and say hello, what's up? You're on speaker. You have to quickly tell them.
Oh my goodness! Moving on to more tweets. This one is from Miles. He says, "Girls will text you good night and text another guy, I can't sleep."
Well,
so here's the thing.
Exactly.
I saw this thing before and I said, yes, it's stages. She's saying good night to you because your time is done and dusted.
As OJ's voice.
Yes, your time is done. So now your time slot has been finished. Just like when we tell you guys good night and bye-bye at 2 p.m. Your time is done and dusted. So another show starts by 3. So yeah. Wow. Yeah, that's what's going on
so
there.
You are trying to tell us now that, I'm interviewing Amanda, right? You are trying to tell us now that, so with men, they're like shows, right? So as TVC is ending, so as TVC is ending, E-Splash is, is going on, let's say, suspension for 1 till the next day. When we go off, that's one boy. Then when
this one happens to both guys and girls.
No, speak for yourself, okay?
No.
She's asking that question directly.
Yeah, I'm being diplomatic.
Oh, wow.
In this Nigeria, let's just move on to more.
Wow.
You guys are trying to
says that all the boys in our life, they're like shows. So in the morning, it's good morning, wake up Nigeria. So if you know that it's only in the morning she talks to you, bro, you are wake up Nigeria guy. If it's E-Splash, if it's between 12 and 2 that she talks to you, no, she can't even talk to you in that time, but just in case.
In the evening,
it's E-Splash time.
You
are the E-Splash guy. See.
Yeah, you're using me as street view material. Oh. Well done. All right, moving on. So this is a conversation between two people,
Raphael.
Right?
Somebody.
Mr. Raphael and John. So this one says, good evening, Mr. Raphael. My name is John. Says, hi, evening, John. How did you know my name? No arguments. We are both in a relationship with Ujunwa.
Hey.
See, and what has that got to do with this question? Who are you? How did you get my number? Well, she's answering. She needs 250K for house rent. How much are you willing to bring? Because now me and you, they use that room, guy. I said, LOL, I like your kind, bro, 50-50. Say, deal, thanks, man. We're doing this for the culture. He said, 1 bottle for you.
Chop.
Hashtag men are.
Chop.
Even the Ujunwa
men are.
No, in this case, the Ujunwa is the scum. Because how can you be two, bro? Bra John, Bra Raphael, 2 of them. In 250K room. That room.
Me to close my mouth.
And then the fact that you see the way guys relate. Can you see it?
Honestly, the friendship, they don't fight with each other. You won't sit there and say, no, you can't be dating you. Let's wipe this together.
Some people now be sending you messages.
How?
They say, hello, Arike. My name is Cynthia. I'm Bra John's wife. So? You are a wife. I'm wife too. Everybody has their tamak. Maintain it. Can you see the way they are drinking on top of Auntie Ujunwa?
I said
don't
it.
fight yourself.
See, girls are supposed to do this, and I said it on this show, and I will say it again. You see that video that we saw, that person said that, I'm the wife. Say, but I am the girlfriend now. You can wash the clothes at home. I am not even.
It's division of labor.
Chai. Don't be like Raphael and John, and don't be like Arike and Honeypot. I don't know what's going on here. But I'm moving on to more tweets. Okay, this one is from Papi, and it says, me and Davido do wedding the same day. Then I book Mayokun and Peruzzi.
This thing killed me.
Mayokun responded in caps lock, so he was actually shouting, we will collect your money, and we will not come.
Wow.
Well, he was looking for trouble. I mean, yes, on Davido's wedding day.
You book them. You will not say because of money. What?
Chivido 2020. That I'm selling at your before.
I have orange and purple shoe.
Wow. You guys are not normal.
And I told her I was still wondering whether the combination is mad.
I'm going to wear it on the show this week. You guys
mad.
Wow.
Mad.
See, guys, okay.
I think we're done, right?
Yes, I'm still selling Ashebi.
I don't know what's going on.
No, I'm just still selling Ashebi. Are you in?
I mean. But see, I think we're already wearing the colors now.
No, we're going to run out of this actually, if you don't.
See, these ones, don't just answer them. Uncle, I like your courage. The fact that you didn't even say, oh, we won't come, we won't take your money. We will collect and we still not come. On that note, guys, it's a wrap on the first half of the show. Still to come, there will be games, and we have Daily Top 5 as well. And then it will be time for the Truth Syndrome Monday. In case you missed the question, it is simple. Imagine you're an up-and-coming Nigerian artist and you need to feature an already established Nigerian artist to make your song a hit. Who would you feature? Tenny, Zlatan, Naira Marley, or J1? Get ready to join the conversation. We'll be back for the second half of the show shortly.
Yes.
See you in the other hour.
We are back. Yes, guys, I mean, this afternoon, I've just been giving you hits back to back. I've been loving the playlist. Have you guys been as well? Yes, it's been lit. Honestly.
What you had to read is that I went clubbing on Friday night, and when I was coming back, I was jamming to this one. Like,
You really had fun this weekend, though.
Honestly.
Yes, you did.
I believe you.
All right, welcome back to the show. It is Entertainment Splash, and so far we've brought you the news, celebrity birthday shout-outs, over the weekend, Rewind, Man Crush Monday, and Sweetville. It is now time for us to chew it up, and because it's Appreciation Monday, in a minute, one of us is going to tell us what she is currently grateful for.
Amanda, the great
My ring has snapped.
already clapping for you.
Okay. Okay, so in church yesterday, I focused on a particular scripture. It was in 1 Corinthians, I think chapter 15, where it says, do not listen to the people who say, let us feast and drink today because we perish tomorrow. We're going to die today, so let's live life, you know, have one life to live, YOLO, stuff like that, because bad company corrupts good character. Yeah. And I was really thinking about it, and I was like, you know what, it's very correct. I'm very thankful for the people around me, people who would criticize me when I'm doing wrong, people who love me even with my flaws and everything. And it's a very small circle, but I appreciate that circle because at times you feel like you need to have a million friends to validate something, to prove a point to someone. But what kind of characters do these people have? You know, are they really your friends? Are they making you make wrong decisions? Because whether you like it or not, if, for instance, you have a friend who is a chain smoker, at some point you're going to try smoking.
Consider it.
At some point you're going to consider it. So I'm very, very grateful for my circle of friends. And yeah, that's what I learned yesterday in church, and that's what I'm grateful for.
Hallelujah! Sister Amanda.
Sister Amanda, yeah. I should have said that. So guys, you can call me Sister Amanda today. On that note, yes, it's time for a quick recap. Baby girl, thank you so much.
I wish you guys the best.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Yes.
All right, so we start out with this Dami Crane to be arraigned in court
today. All right, we also told you about the drama between Liz Anjorin and Tony Abraham.
Yes, we did. And we also spoke about Ghanaian Award CEO who challenged Falz 2019 BET Hip Hop Awards nomination.
Okay, and that's it on the news recap. It's time for Daily Top 5. As we know, the little ones recently resumed, meaning a new school calendar and new opportunity to get the kids to do better than the previous school term. Now, support from parents and relatives is key to helping them succeed academically. Now, here's 5 ways you can help them to achieve success. Number 1 on the list, send them to school ready to learn. Now, in order to get your child ready for school, feed them with a highly nutritious breakfast because they would have more energy to perform better. Now, another thing you should ensure is to get them to bed early. You can do this by limiting the time they spend watching television, surfing the internet, and so on. Now, this can also help them wake up early, full of life, and ready for school.
Yes, I truly agree. I agree.
Some parents make it seem, this was just what I wanted to say, some parents make it seem like school is punishment. By the time they're like, get off of school, Joe. How do you want the child to have morale? So yes, have that morale.
All right, now let's move on to the second one. You have to help with homework. As a parent, relative, or guardian, be available to interpret the kids' assignment, offer guidance, answer questions, and so on. Resist the urge to always give them the correct answers because making their mistakes is part of the learning process. You don't want to take that away from their experience, or do you? So, I mean, also, you can tell them everything.
Don't threaten them with the question, okay? 2 + 2. 2 + 2. I'll bring that cane. 2 + 2.
Help them out.
Help them.
And I like the fact that they said mistakes is a part of the learning process, because
true.
it really is. You know, because in a bit you just hurry up and finish your homework or assignments. Like someone like me, up to like JS1 level, because my mom used to own a school. She's just there helping me out. So it got to a point where I felt like she should even write my exam for me. Like, oh yeah, now. So she had to go and complain to my class teacher that this girl has no zeal to learn, because I felt my mom actually legit set exam questions before exam for me to do. So she was more involved in the school process than I am. She wasn't allowing me make my mistakes, because she knew how to set examination questions. She knew what they were looking for as teachers. So when she left me at JS1 level, I had to sit up. I had to actually do it for myself, and that's when I started learning. So I think it's a very good point.
And I think when you help them like this, I mean, it is just what life is all about in the long run. So failure is part of life. So when they wake up to it and they become adults and they look back, it is something they would have learned.
They will even appreciate.
Absolutely.
All right, moving on to the third tip on our list. Know the disciplinary policies. Now, it is pertinent your child knows what is expected at school, especially the Students' Code of Conduct. It's easiest for students when school expectations match the ones at home, so that kids see both environments are safe and caring places that work together as a team. Yes, I particularly like this one because, you know, if you go to a school where they're punishing you with a cane and at home, you know, you don't receive that kind of punishment, it's going to look like what's going on. So if as a parent, you do not like that type of punishment for your children, I feel like you should check out their code of conduct, what they feel is right, before putting the child in that school, so that you don't have arguments, unnecessary arguments.
Okay, number 4 on the list. Take attendance very seriously. Now, your kid's attendance in school should never be taken for granted. If he or she is sick, the class teacher should be contacted immediately, and you must find out if any work needs to be completed. Now, there are also times when even the brightest kids want to skip school for no good reason. Find out what the problem is and get the child to school. I remember a while back, I spoke at some event, and the conversation led to a place where people were arguing, and it turned out to be like who is to be blamed for a child's truancy, the teacher or the parent? And most people were like, the teacher. If you don't see the child in class, call me. I would say the parent. Maybe you don't have a car, but how do these kids get to school? Do you ensure that they actually enter into the school gates? Because trust me, there's some parents that will just walk into the gate and leave you, and then they'll look back. Wasu, let's go. They've gone. And you come and say, oh, your child has not been to school. If it becomes a part of you where your children don't attend, when they're not going to be in school, you call the teacher to let them know that, oh, this child is probably ill, or we're traveling, or whatever it is, and the child won't be available. If the child is not in class on a particular day, I feel like the teacher will be like, oh, these people didn't call me, and this child is not in school. So they would want to reach out. That's my own opinion, because I feel like against 10 people, only 3 of us were actually saying the parents are actually to be blamed for child's truancy. Like,
there were a lot of times growing up that I didn't want to go to school, but my parents would not just listen to me. Nothing was wrong with me. I just wanted to rest. Like, have my off days. So if I want to fake anything, maybe they already knew my plan. They would never just listen to me, because I saw that there were some times that some people did not come to school. And because I usually just don't fall sick like that. So nobody was listening to me. You must go to that school. And then I must go. I don't even have that culture of going elsewhere. I must stay in that school.
My mom, it became a thing because she works in the hospital. So the moment you say, I have a headache, my sister, be sure you have that headache. Be sure that at least you are running a temperature, because once you get to our office and the doctor says, she's okay now.
You're in trouble.
Okay, so the next one is make time to talk about school. You may think it is unnecessary to talk to them about school, but trust me when I tell you it's a big deal, because communication is a two-way street. The way you talk and listen to your child can influence how well your child listens and responds. It's important to listen carefully. Make eye contact and avoid multitasking while you talk. Remember, forgetting to ask the simple questions can have adverse effect on children's success at school.
Absolutely. Absolutely. I think this was one thing that my dad used to do, and I really loved. What subjects is it in school that you have problems with? My mom used to just feel like, you always to go to school, do homework, everything, but that's both is Yoruba behavior, sorry. But my dad is also Yoruba, by the way, so, but he would just be like, what subject is it that you have a problem with? Okay, Mondays to Friday, we would all sit on Saturday. Oh yeah, what happened to you on Monday? detailed information. So in the morning, so what's the first subject? Oh, it was mathematics. Oh, what's the second subject? Oh, what did you understand? What did the teacher say? So it became, I don't know, I felt like if I wasn't talking to my dad about school and whatever it was going, something was wrong with him. Not even me, something was wrong with him. So it made me, I don't know, it just made me pay attention. Sometimes the teacher is talking at me, I'm already thinking of how I'm going to lick my lollipop after class. But I remember, if Daddy should ask me, what did you focus? I think that's very essential. It's
very good to also communicate with your children and vice versa with your parents as well, because, you know, I looked at the system in Finland, I think it's Finland that has a very high educational system. And the way they actually relate, like they have a grade system where you up to you're 7, you're just playing, you're just chilling. Like, so if you talk to your children, you most likely be able to see their interests, their strength, their subject strength, where they are weak, you know, so that when they're going to secondary school and even institutions, you know that if they are obviously failing in, you know, elementary science, they might not necessarily be in the line of medicine. So I think it's very good. It's a very good point.
Absolutely. Okay, stick around, guys. A little bit time for games when we return.
We are back. Yes, it is still Entertainment Splash, and it is game time. Yeah. Last week I was the winner, so I just wanted to announce it again.
You still have the bragging rights.
I still have the bragging rights till ending of today's game. But today's game, till ending of today's game, that's when we'll know.
Okay.
You know, we have to pass the crown.
Like a passion.
Yeah, like a
That's what I'm already doing like this for you.
Okay, so today's game is the sentence game. Now, all we have to do is they're going to give us a word, and then we're going to complete the sentences. Now, whoever messes up this sentence is out. So whoever can keep it up is the winner. Very simple, guys. Very simple. Watch closely. Our first word is time. Or life. Okay.
Life
is
beautiful
when
you
are
enjoying
the
way
it's
spinning
and
round.
The what? Spinning and round?
Yeah.
You're out. You're out. You're out. You're out.
But that doesn't even make sense.
What is spinning?
Spinning and round.
Yeah.
You said
spinning round.
That's not correct. When it is spinning and round. That's not correct.
Spinning and round, and I said
round. And then
you are allowed to be spinning around.
Yes.
Auntie, just write name.
You guys are not speaking proper English.
Last week too.
Okay.
You know.
So I have in my face 0. So between both of you now.
As it is right now, our queen has just been dethroned.
So you had to say that.
I'm sorry.
So what's the word for you now?
No, we still have so many rounds to go. Don't talk too quickly, okay?
What's the word for you now?
I'm humble. What's the word now?
Cholesterol.
Cholesterol
is
really
bad
when
you
eat
fish
and
okay, Arike won this round.
Those hats.
Wow. All right, let's do it again.
Can I please put my one? Okay, it's there.
Yeah, I've put it. Calm down.
Okay.
All right. Who is starting?
Let the winner start.
All right.
Okay. Please.
Fashion
is
very
artistic
and
it
is
beautiful
when
you
see
no
flaws. No. See no.
See no.
You see
no.
Yes, you can see or no. See no. Yeah.
This English that I was speaking. It's okay.
See no.
Yeah.
See no evil, no.
All right. This one see evil.
Okay.
So see no. Okay.
Okay. Well, let's start.
No.
What word?
Yeah.
Fast food.
Fast food. Fast food is Fast food.
Is it me and you?
Yes, now.
Oh, she's out. Oh wow.
They say I'm out.
Okay, fast food
is
bad
when
you
eat
it
out. When you eat out.
No, honeypot, no. When you eat it out. When you eat out, not when you eat it out now. No, somebody should agree with me here. What's going on? Let's do it again.
Okay.
Fast food. I'm the referee this time. Anybody that do anyhow is anyhow, okay? All right. 1, 2, 3, go.
Fast food.
Is.
Very.
Bad.
When.
You.
Go.
Don't know. Wait, that's me.
Honey pot is the winner of this round.
Thank you for the first time.
You know, when winners shake, you know, it's a privilege.
Thank you.
Honestly.
Thank you very much. Arike.
I wonder, is this 0?
It's 0.
By the time you do another big 0 on top, it's steady beer air though.
Okay, let's do another round.
Okay. Next word.
So everybody has 0.
Time. Okay.
Is.
No, I was just announcing the next
Wow.
word.
I thought you had already started.
No.
Let's start though.
Okay.
Time.
Is.
Of.
Importance.
When.
You.
Are.
Around.
People.
That.
No.
How.
Much.
It's.
Is.
Meaning. Oh my goodness! See your 0, honey pot.
I'm the one who said no makes sense. But then you say when someone says no, and now, okay.
Who's winning now?
Amanda, see the way you wrote my 0.
Your own is this your own. It's like the pots. The honey pots.
Someone is a mess.
I'll wait for you.
So we need one more round too.
We've not finished this round, Amanda. Why? It's only honey pot that you put 0 for.
Oh.
So why do you put 1 for
No,
yourself?
we'll finish it now.
We have not finished it. It's you and I. My James Tabon, we are doing English game, Gary.
All right. So
They say you're out.
How? I'm confused.
Meaning you are out. They say you to put your...
So they say it's me that got 1, that it is you that got 0. Now you're out.
People are confusing my emotions.
Because you said, hey, Magbamio.
No, the last person that stopped the word was you.
You were thinking about what to say. You're out of that
sentence.
game.
So I forgot that 2 of us are supposed to continue.
All
right.
I am ready. Hit me. Life again. Okay. Life
Is
beautiful
when
you
know
that
you
live
only
once
indeed.
and
Life
can
be
so
sad
when
you
have
worries.
it is.
It is.
It's No, you don't say it's. You say it is. So that's actually.
Do we pardon her?
No, that's a phrase. That's a phrase. That's not a word. That's and it didn't come together. Yeah.
Arike, you're out. Sorry.
That's it's
You know, I was just like foretelling the future when I just put this one here.
So we need one more round
You know?
to know who the
Who the winner
is
is.
for the week.
All right, so one more
Okay.
round.
The 3 of us again.
Fashion.
Which kind of fashion? Where do you see fashion? Oh, sorry.
All right.
Fashion.
Is
Beautiful.
When.
you
Know
How.
to
pair
Things.
together
beautifully.
Now.
uniquely
Spiritually. It was the first thing that popped into my head. Oh yeah, I'm out. Both of you, do your round now.
You're going to kill somebody today. Spiritually.
Yes, now.
In fashion.
There's a spirit. There's a spirit
You said you read Corinthians.
There's
You and I, please. Sister Amanda, shake me. Wow.
Fast
between
food.
both of you.
Okay.
Fast food.
Is
Bad.
when
You
don't
eat
the
right
meal
when
you
go
there
to
buy.
shop.
To buy shop. No.
Fast food is not buy.
Honey pot is out.
Please, can I do my queen movements? Okay?
Sorry, see, this one was very small. See your own one. So this is 1, 1, 2. Arika is the winner!
You know that.
So,
Can I please give my speech?
yes.
You know that when we were about to start the game, the spirit told me that I was going to win. Before anybody else, I started doing like this. You know,
Wow.
Queen's
Wow.
Is it buy or wave or whatever?
I'm just going to let it slide.
Thank you so much.
I spoke to
my fans, to my lovers.
Congratulations.
Oh,
Arike.
thanks.
Congratulations.
Thanks.
Congratulations.
Yes. Congratulations. Give me a handshake.
Spirituality.
You know, there's a spiritual side to fashion as well. What? You have to pray about it. What? On this note, we're done with the game.
Okay, guys, stick around because TSM begins right after this break. Remember the question. Imagine you're an up-and-coming Nigerian artist and you need to feature an already established Nigerian artist to make your song a hit. Who would you feature? Tenny, Zlatan, Naira Marley, or J1? Let's know. Keep your thoughts together. We'll be back.
We are back on the pod after shaking me, taking Queen's handshake. You still will not sing with me? Okay. All right, guys, it's time for TSM. And our TSM question this afternoon is, imagine you're an up-and-coming artist, Nigerian artist, and you need to feature an already established Nigerian artist to make your song a hit. Who would you feature? Is it Tenny Makanaki, Zlatan, Kapai Chumari Mari Tupako, Naira Marley, the king of the Malians, or J1?
Malians.
Every year. No, sorry, this year. I'm sorry. No, because, I mean, we're always singing the song every year, so I don't know what happened
I'm
there.
shaking my head for you.
It's fine. Creativity. It was a spiritual something.
Oh, you have not left this spiritual something.
Sister Corinthians.
I should have known since yesterday.
When Amanda goes to church, you will know. So these are the artists, you know. Tenny is the one with the glasses. She's the only, you know, female artist in this group.
Yeah.
So they're all wearing glasses. So how do I even use their glasses to explain them? Okay, J1 is the one with the gold hair in the middle, blonde. Naira Marley is the one like this with the glasses and pick and drop. 3 dreads.
You're so messy. You're so messy.
Zlatan is the one with
blonde,
multicolored,
totally blonde hair,
yeah,
and denim, and then Tenny is the one with the red glasses that she's peeping because already she's looking at you people. Who is going to pick me? All right.
I'm going to pick Tenny because I mean I really like Tenny and I like her type of music. Her type of music resonates with me the most. But I'm also going to pick Zlatan. If I could pick 2, I'm going to pick
Oliver Twist. You can only afford one.
I'll pick Tenny first.
Okay,
I'll pick Tenny first.
This thing is very confusing because, you know, I'm going to explain. J1, I like the fact that, you know, he has this sound and he can bring the Fuji vibe to music and all that. I like Naira Marley, whether you like it or yes. This guy, when he hears so I'm happy. Like, wow. There. I mean, there are some people so criticize it and the way people dance to this song. Okay, so maybe not Zlatan, maybe not Naira Marley. I really, really like Tenny. I think that Tenny has this thing she brings into music and all that. Zlatan, you did now. I like. So, will I say Zlatan?
Because it's the wave of the moment.
Yeah.
Okay, what about you?
I would go definitely with Tenny because first of all, I'm a huge fan of Tenny. I love her sound. And I feel like if I were to be an upcoming artist or up-and-coming Nigerian artist, the kind of music I'll be doing will be close to what she does already. So it would just make sense to have someone like that and then people can vibe with it and it would just make the song bigger. That's my opinion. You know.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I'll go with my Zlatan because you see, even the song that Burna Boy did with Zlatan was very, very nice. And again, it's only the one copy did with Zlatan.
It's a very tough combination.
It's a very tough combination.
It is.
But you know, Zlatan again. You know, when Burna Boy was going to have that show and they locked Zlatan up, and it was not saying, please, don't let my show. So you're wondering, the whole Burna Boy saying that, please release Zlatan, please, don't let my show be a wishy-washy.
I think Burna Boy and Zlatan, their music blends well together. So it depends on the type of music you want to do.
Okay, so now, let's take a quick break to get people's reactions on this one. Stay here with us.
TSM, it's Truth Syndrome Monday.
Hi guys, it's your girl Amanda Dara and today I am live at Museum Center for Waje's Red Velvet concert. Now because it is Truth Syndrome Monday, today we're asking a very, very interesting question. Now imagine if you're an artist, upcoming artist, or maybe you have a passion for singing and you have to make a hit song. Now you have 4 options. Zlatan, Naira Marley, J1 and Tenny. Who are you going to pick today I'm going to find out who the crowd is going to pick. But for me, I think I'll pick Tenny because, I mean, Tenny is such a vibe. If Tenny just brings vocals to my song, I've blown. Amanda speaks. But let's find out what people have to say, who they're going to pick between Naira Marley, Zlatan, J1, and Tenny. It is Truth Syndrome Monday. Stick around to find out.
TSM, it's Truth Syndrome Monday.
Okay, guys, so I'm with Shehu, and he's an architectural technologist. Wow, what's that, first of all?
It's still architecture, but we are very much more involved with the practical field.
I see. Okay, so I have a question for you because it's Truth Syndrome Monday. Now, imagine you're a singer, you're an artist, right?
Yeah.
You want to make a massive hit, you want to blow, right? Okay, so you have 4 options. Naira Marley, Zlatan, J1, Tenny. Who are you calling?
Tenny.
Tenny.
Yes.
Why Tenny?
Her difference, her uniqueness, you know, and the fact that regardless of, you know, being unique as a female artist, she still has cuts across a whole lot of what's it called?
Crowd?
Yeah, crowd.
Okay. Guys, I have with me on the red carpet, Mochav, Much Fab, and he. Now, so you guys, now you're artists, right?
Yeah.
Now you have 4 artists that you can collaborate with. You want a hit, right? You want to blow, right? Right? You want to blow. Okay. So we have 4 artists that you can collaborate with. Zlatan, Naira Marley, J1, Tenny. Who are you working with?
Zlatan.
What about you?
Tenny, baby. I'm a big fan.
Who are you picking?
Oh my God, Tenny, of course. I love her. I follow on IG, and most times when I have a bad day, I just go to her IG page. I'm really blown away. I just love. She makes really funny videos, and the music is dope. Really, really dope.
Who are you picking?
Tenny.
Tenny. What about you?
Of course, Tenny, like no doubt.
Really an of course thing. I mean,
Yes.
Zlatan, Naira Marley, J1, they're all buzzing.
No, Tenny is my girl. Anytime, any day.
Anytime.
Yes.
What about you?
Same thing. Always for the women.
Tenny, of course. Tenny.
Everybody's just saying Tenny. Why Tenny?
Because first of all, Tenny's lyrics and music is beautiful. And when it comes to writing music, I feel like it should touch your soul. It should mean something to you. So that is the person I'll go to because I need that song to mean something to people across the world.
Who you pick?
I pick Naira Marley
Why will you pick Naira Marley?
because I like the boy. He's the best boy. He like to show love to people. That's why I pick for him.
Does he show love to you as well?
No,
But you like him?
I like him.
Okay.
I'm supposed to do 4 songs.
No, you're supposed to do a song, but you have the option of featuring any of them to make a massive hit.
I like all of them.
Really?
I swear to God, I love Zlatan, I love Naira, I'm a big fan of Naira, I love Tenny. That's a very hard pick.
Wow.
And J1. J1 is my brother.
Wow, so if you can pick
From this,
one.
no, I'm not picking.
You're not picking?
I'm not obligated to pick. It's not exam.
All right, no problem. So we're going to say that you're featuring all of them.
All of them.
Imagine that you want to go into singing, right?
Okay.
And then you have to make a massive hit. You want to blow, right? Now you have 4 options. You have Zlatan, Naira Marley, J1, and Tenny. Who are you calling?
I want to blow, right?
Yeah.
A massive hit. Tenny.
Tenny, why?
Because there is something about her, and she appeals to both worlds. So like the uppity, you know, up class, and then those who are like the regulars, and even like those who are really, really down there. So it cuts across. So that's business, right? Naira Marley, you know why? Zlatan.
I don't know why.
Naira Marley, no. Like what's he selling? No brand is gonna want to give me money because of him. Zlatan.
He's buzzing, no, by the way.
He's
but-
buzzing because we're talking about him. No big brands won't pay him. Zlatan, nah, I'm not just a fan. Who's J1? Does he still do music? I'm just saying. Yeah, so.
Okay. We're going to imagine that you're just starting your career again, you know? And upcoming artists, you have opportunities to feature with 4 different people. Okay. Now, Naira Marley, Zlatan, J1, Tenny. Remember, you're an upcoming artist and you want to make a massive hit and you can't pick yourself. And you want to blow. Who are you going to feature?
Wow, that's a tough one. That's a tough one.
Really?
I mean, it's a tough one because
Okay.
it depends on how, what angle you want to blow from.
So what angle would you want to blow from?
I mean, any angle is okay for me. The way when we came up, it was like a central. Yeah, there was the street definitely, but I managed to get like the street and family and all that. So in this case, when you talk about Tenny, you know, she's got. In fact, everybody, all of them, they have their massive. You think like a Zlatan would only be listened to by the street, but that's a lie. You understand? You got everybody from different angle dancing, everybody.
Exactly.
So this is what
So you're going to pick Zlatan?
I'm picking all of them.
No, you have to pick
I
one.
can't pick one.
Don't be diplomatic. Pick one.
For real. I can't make my mind up right here. So I'm going to pick all of them.
Zlatan.
Zlatan?
Yeah.
Why Zlatan?
Well, he has the street, should I say orientation. A lot of people in the street will want to listen to him.
Yeah.
So basically, that will give me a lot of outreach. So it's good for me.
TSM, it's Truth Syndrome Monday.
It is a wrap on Truth Syndrome Monday. Now, most of them have been saying Tenny. Now that they've been saying Tenny, I feel like this legwork thing is also buzzing, right? Zlatan, Naira Marley, they are doing so well. So I'm going to pick Zlatan, and I'm going to say, what are you guys picking? If you had the options of saying Naira Marley, Zlatan, J1, or Tenny, what are you guys picking? Over to you guys in the studio. It is your girl, Amanda.
TSM, it's Truth.
Okay, welcome back, guys. We'll take a break now, and we'll be back with the reactions from, you know, our Twitter and Facebook followers and lovers.
Yes, we're back. And you saw what the people had to say. I think most people are going for Tenny.
Yeah.
But
so you had to change your answer at some point.
Because I was like, I love Tenny, which is why I said it at the beginning of the show. I love Tenny, obviously, but I think Zlatan is also another person. I think it's just because of my own personalities. I think Zlatan is another person that I also want to work with.
And as Sultan said, it depends on the kind of music you're trying to do. So if you're trying to do something that sounds very Tenny-like, if you want something on the street, everybody's buzzing to Naira Marley and Zlatan.
Meanwhile, you know that all these artists would always run away from that question because you now say that you should choose one person. So that one person is saying, or other people are saying,
that's
my
true.
help one of these days. All right, let's get straight into the tweets. Meanwhile, you guys can just send tweets to us and let us know what your thoughts are on this. So Chain New Patience says, to make a massive hit, definitely Tenny.
At Energy OG says, Zlatan for sure, king of the new school. Okay.
James Dakat says, they're all good in their own ways, and it depends on the type of song that you want to feature them for.
Exactly.
But you didn't answer the question.
Yeah, it's true. You two, you're being diplomatic right here. All right, so we've got Kwame Gregory who says, J1 anytime, any day. Old wine tastes better.
Oh, wow. On Twitter, we have James Okolieze. He says, as for me, I would hold back until I have the cash to feature all of them and probably even add an extra year to gather more money for Davido and Wizkid. More patience, more money, more success. Bro,
wow.
Well done.
Well done, sir. Well done, sir. All right. This one is from Adeboale, and he says, Tenny Makanaki.
All right, so you have Afolabi Ayomiku here who's saying, I'm calling Tenny Makanaki.
At Mercy Theophilus says, I will go with Tenny. She's true, original, and I love her. Oh, wow.
And Viralis ZN says, Naira Marley.
Okay, we've got Faith Boo who says, Malians.
That's
Malians.
Malians, like somebody that is on something.
We didn't say that one, though.
No, you don't.
We just said Malians.
Before, when I said Malians, I'm too.
You can't say Besse to like Besse.
Malians.
All right, so at Marley, Shola says, Ibile. Oh, because your name is Marley, I was expecting that.
Oh my gosh. This one is from AB. Wow, a very long name. He says, if you want love, you can hire Tenny or J1, but if you want to just be happy, please, Marley or Zlatan.
Which I understand.
Which I said.
The thing might not make sense with Marley or Zlatan, but then you just want to be hyper. Like, no, I said it. So it might not, you might be listening to the chorus and the thing.
She said it.
Yeah, because I saw I'm not going to run. I said it, yes.
Okay, well, I heard you.
I don't know what Honeypot is talking about.
I don't know as well.
I know what I'm talking about, don't worry.
Okay. Honeypot is on our own. We're not there. All right, guys, that's all we can take today. Thank you so much for joining us on the show.
Yes, guys, thank you for joining us on the show. Now, before we wrap up the show, don't forget that we still have an ongoing competition running online. And huge shout out to everyone who has participated so far. Yes. Now, if you're yet to join the train, what are you waiting for? Because we still have goodies for you guys to win. Printers, a wristwatch, and 2 movie tickets to see Hobbs and Shaw. Now, if you'd like to win a ticket to go see Hobbs and Shaw tomorrow, all you have to do is call in to answer 2 questions. One about Hobbs and Shaw and another about Pepsi. And of course, selfie request on Friday. All you have to do is upload your selfie request, but be sure to incorporate Pepsi in a creative way, not just wood bottle like this, and that's not creative. Some people do poems and stuff. So yes, creative juice, get it rolling. Now remember to tag us at TVC Connect and Pepsi when you do to stand a chance. Now you can go on our Instagram page at TVC Connect to find out more. Good luck. Yeah. And thanks for watching again. It's your girl Amanda Dara. We're signing out now.
Sister
Bye.
Amanda Dara.
Sister Corinta. Guys, I'm sorry. Our time is done and dusted. In OJ's voice, we actually miss OJ. Who misses OJ? I do. All right, guys, thank you so much for joining us. We'll see you again tomorrow, God willing.
All right, my name is Sister for just today. I will see you tomorrow.
Go forth and be spiritual.